Oh, hello there. Good morning. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing really good. It's July. It's a nice warm 70 degrees here. And we're going to got here just in time for us to take a look around and see what we got going on here on the farm. So why don't you come along with me and let's see what we got. Okay, looks like we got more mushrooms. Of course we do. What do we got over here? Rice. We got long grain rice growing. And got some veggies. Onions and garlic. First things, let's crank up this water. I'm sure the rice field needs to be watered, I'm sure. Yeah, let's flood it. Get that cranked up and going. Alrighty. And we got a pallet of eggs. Good, good. How are the chickens doing on food? They got a little bit left. Looks like we've got some two pallets of goat milk. Calves have a little bit of food left. Oh my goodness, those pigs have gotten big. Look at that. Oh my goodness, and they're going to have babies again. Oh my goodness. They still have plenty of food, plenty of water. I'll kick the bucket over here. That should kind of, yep. Sometimes you have to kick it. It just gets a little log jammed, I guess. Honey wise, we got another pallet of honey. That's good. Let's see, what else have we got? Oh, looks like we got lots of more preserves, more sugar. And we're not out of anything yet. We got lots of pig food in there. Probably can sell some of that. We got some more bread. More butter and cheese. Do we have any? Got two more cheeses in the dairy there. Well, I guess if you'll come along with me, we'll see what we can find. What in the world? Something up there. I can't tell what it is. Where's my tractor? I'm gonna get on that tractor and ride up there. I ain't gonna walk up there. Let's see. Something don't look right up there. Somebody's been messing with our beehives or something. Ooh, forgot about that. Oh, cuts out your audio. Oh, hold still. I guess I'm having the problem of the audio cutting out around that storage too. Blah, 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 blah. This is bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. What the heck? Don't tell me. Man, I knew I should have put some cameras. Oh, cameras or something up down here. Look at that. Somebody done left a junk. What? Left a junk car. And oh man, the queen must have been moving out from one of the beehives, and she has built up in there. Somebody just dropped that there. Rednecks. Oh well, can't do anything with it right now. You just have to live with it. Just take the honey off of it, I guess. Whoa. Now that's just pretty darn crappy. Somebody just dropped their junk off on my property up there. They didn't think I would notice it. They had to have done it overnight. Get a dog or something, or do something. Call the sheriff. Of course, if the sheriff comes out, they're going to want to put it in evidence, and it's full of bees. I don't think they'll be able to do that. All right, let's see what all we can get loaded up. Helps to start the truck up, doesn't it? All right. Man, it just started doing that, cutting that sound out. Is that the production or a tractor? Must be a production. Can we get any of the butter and cheese? Nope. Cloppity cloppity clop. County needs to come fix that sign. It's been laying there forever. I didn't knock it down. Probably the same redneck to put that car up there. I mean, my goodness gracious. I see one of the problems about living out in the middle of nowhere like we do. People want to take advantage of you. Well, let's go see, get our mushrooms. Excuse me, coughing, coughing. Let's make sure that we are, yep, full pallets only so we don't get partials. We're full. We are full. There we go. Yeah, got a call out of the blue from my other cousin. My cousin Skeeter. Everybody calls me Cousin Skeeter. They call him Midgie. Midgie Skeeter. See, my dad thought it was funny to name me Mo, M-E-A-U-X, Mo Skeeter. Everybody laughed about that. Mo Skeeter, just like a mosquito. I got into a lot of fights in school about that one. Well, Uncle Skeeter, he thought it was funny too, and so he had married this young lady that her family came from Scotland, and he met her in high school, and then her family decided to move back to Scotland and start a farm up there. And so as soon as he graduated high school, he took off to Scotland. And then they had a boy, and Uncle Skeeter thought it was hilarious. In Scotland, they have these bugs called midges. Oh, I can look over here. How much milk? I have 5,000 liters of goat milk. What do I need to have? And how much do I have on here? I have 2. And how much is left in here? None. Anyway, so he thought he would name his son Mo Skeeter too, but he didn't want to use the same name. So he used Midgie after the bugs that are like mosquitoes. And from what I understand, he got into a lot of fights at school about that too. But that's kind of like that Johnny Cash song, Boy Named Sue. That's one way to toughen you up. Give your kid a name that people are gonna make fun of, and they will and get into fights over and everything. And I promise you, it will toughen them up. There it goes. I was beginning to wonder if it was going to go in there. So anyway, been talking to old Midgie, and he's sounds like he's run into some trouble with the family farm. He's been begging me to come help him. I told him I was in the middle of something right now and I really couldn't get away from it, but I'd give him some advice. I gave him some advice, told him some things I'd do. We'll see if that can hold him off till I can get freed up from this homestead here. And then maybe I can take a trip, go over there and visit him for a little while and give him some hands-on advice. It sounds like he needs all the help he can get. I mean, us Skeeters, we got to stick together. We got to help each other out whenever we can. Even if he's all the way across the ocean. But he is sounding very, very desperate. So we'll just have to see what happens, you know? How many more boxes of furniture are in here? Holy cow. 9 more. I guess I haven't sold any furniture for a while. Three left. And now none left. So there's just those 4 out on the outside. And you know, I really had some plans about kind of taking this homestead to the next step, you know, getting maybe turning it into a market farm, maybe hiring some more people and producing some more goods and stuff, and you know, trying to help out the community a little more. So if I have to take off and go help old Midgie over there, I don't know. We'll just have to see what we do. Okay. We got eggs, honey, think we got everything loaded up. Let's go park the truck. Take a quick look at where we stand. Excuse me. Well, we need 3 more bread by September. And the butter, 1 more butter. Did any more come out over there? No, we got it all. I don't think butter's going to be our problem this year. We've already got more canola than we need. Chili peppers. Yeah, we're good with chili peppers. Way more mushrooms. Garlic. We got all the garlic we need for the year. Goat milk. We need 4 more pallets of goat milk. Well, it looks like we made our quota for the honey too. Lettuce, strawberries, tomatoes, sugar we're all good for. Spring onions we're good for. Goat cheese. We still haven't caught up with the goat cheese yet. We've got 11 and we need 4 more pallets of goat cheese. We might be able to pull it off by September. And then we'll really need 9 more total. So it's going to be down, I think, to the cheese again this year, just like it was last year. Well, let's see. Let's go check the feed on the animals real quick. Okay, good. I think we can go. One more month on the food. Oh, looks like we need to drag this over here. Oh. We're gonna have to get the skid steer and move some over too. And food. All right, we can go another month. So we'll see you back here in August. We need 2 more months for the rice. That'll be September. Okay, well, we'll just we'll call it a day here and see you tomorrow. All right, yeah, we're back. It's August. Let's check our sale. Anything good in the sale we can use? I'm not seeing. Let's see, there's new stuff added at the bottom. Could have used that on sale earlier. Wait, that's only 500 liters. 2,000 liters. Still not a bad deal. But I'm not going to need any more fertilizer through the end of the year, because we've planted our last field. Okay, so first thing we need to check on is the animals. I'm sure almost out of food. They still have quite a bit of food actually there. Shake this water around a little bit. Did that get you there, water? Yep. And they need some food. They need water. Their food is okay. We got 1, 2, 3. 3 pallets of milk. And we'll put 2 in production and 1 in storage. Got another pallet of eggs. Okay. And let's see. Mainly we need to feed the calves. Let's drag this over to storage. Now I don't have my super strength on now. This is just a liftable pallet. Makes it easy to do these things. Alright, so we have 7,000. Our goal is to have 7,500. So we definitely put the rest of the goat milk in the production for this month and next month. Let's get the rest of these 2 milks here so we can get those in the production. We definitely need some more cheese. This series just does not have enough cheese. Hard as I try to add cheese to it, they just don't have enough cheese. Alright, let's get more Probably not. Nope. Get the bread over here. Nothing better than bread and cheese or bread and butter. Let's see if we can get, my goodness, how much sugar do we have here? Do we really need that much sugar? I'll be paying Doc Johnson, the dentist, for the rest of my life for all the dental work he's going to have to do after eating all that sugar. All right, load it up. Load them up. I think we're doing pretty darn good here. Excuse me. Ooh, that rice is looking good. One more month on that, and I think it'll be ready. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to have to check and see what those production levels are. Might need to slow them down a little bit. Can't remember if I cranked those up a little, hired an extra shift of workers, or what did I do? I think if we did hire some more workers, we need to kind of tune that shift down just a little bit. I think that car being dropped off up there has been a blessing. At least more of a blessing than a curse. Ow. That building is stronger than my truck. Man, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Okay. Let's see. Let's stop here for a minute. Get on our little tractor. Our little Ford. And let's get our little trailer connected to our little Ford. and see if we can get a little load of TMR. Let's see if it's going to play games with us again, like it did last time. $474,000 liters of TMR. Oh my goodness. I think I can sell some of that. That'll probably help pay for that ticket to Scotland. Also help pay some hospital bills for that new baby. Yeah, the doctor told me since we didn't have any insurance, it's going to cost us like $30,000 to $50,000, assuming everything goes okay. If they run into any problems, it's going to cost more. Not that we think there's going to be any problems, but you never know. But you know, it's so hard for us homesteaders to get, I didn't mean to do that, but anyway. It's so hard for us homesteaders to be able to get insurance. It costs so much and covers so little. And quite honestly, we use a lot of those home remedies on things. We don't really need no doctors. We thought about doing the midwife, but we rather be safe than sorry, just in case. I'm gonna dump this. I'm gonna go see about picking up some of the pig food. Go ahead and drop a load of pig food in there. Go through. Oh, there we go. 84,000 liters of pig food. And that don't include what's in the bakery. I think we might need to expand our cow and pig operations. What does that give us for the food? Almost fills it up. I didn't get those eggs over there. Did I get any of this stuff? I didn't get any of that either. I'm gonna have to come back. How are the chickens doing? They still got plenty of food for this month. Did you see that calf back there? He's getting out of that pen. Yeah, get back in there, buddy. Cows are always the worst. No matter what kind of fence you have, they'll figure out a way to get their head through it, get stuck. And let me tell you, if I'm not mistaken, they have 4 stomachs. Either 3 or 4. Pretty sure it's 4. Can't remember. Haven't really thought about this in a long time, but back in the day, them cows would eat just about anything. They'd find an old rusty piece of metal that was laid on the ground with the grass. They just snatched that right up. It wasn't because they wanted to eat the metal. It just happened to be in the way. They're like a Hoover vacuum cleaner when it comes to the grass. And so they'd pick up that metal, and you got to be careful. That stuff moves around, gets down into their intestines. It'll cut them open and they'll bleed out. All their waste material will get out into their bloodstream and it'll kill them. And so at the feed store that my mom worked at, they have these things they call boluses. And I can't flood this. Did I already flood it? And okay, let me do it. And so what a bolus was it's like a cylinder shaped object. Usually it was like a worm pill or some kind of medication or something, and they would put it in this kind of gigantic syringe looking thing. Had a plunger on the end. You put the cylinder in one end, and it had the plunger on the other end, and you stick it in their mouth and kind of down in their throat like, and you push the plunger and it pushes the medicine down into their throat and on down so they swallow it. Well, somebody came up with the brilliant idea of making these magnets into the shape of a bolus, and farmers or ranchers would not really inject it, but push it down their throat, so to speak. And the idea was that as it would travel through each stomach, it would pick up all the metal that had accumulated in that stomach, oh no, game froze. And just crashed. Welcome back to the Skeeter Homestead in a comfortable 61 degrees in September. After that computer crash that we just experienced, I went back and pretty much redid everything. And so I just went ahead and we were almost done. And so I just went ahead and finished the last couple of things. And here we are. So we have rice to harvest. We only need 10,000 liters, and it looks like we're going to have a potential of 81,000. Now, I don't know if that calculation is based on the 18 acres that are listed, because this field is not 18 acres. All of this space is 18 acres. All right, we have some more mushrooms to move. More veggies. Almost another full. Almost another full honey. And I think we moved a honey earlier, so I think we have 2 in the and we need a total of 3. So that's looking pretty good. And by the way, when we had to redo things, the car didn't get dropped off down there. We stopped them before they did it this time. Okay, let's see. They got some food. They still have food. Need to kind of move that water around a little bit. Yep, got them water. And we're going to have to get them some food. Need to get them some water. Looks like they have plenty of food now. Well, we got a couple of we almost got 3 pallets of milk. And almost a pallet of eggs. And more of those. So let's see what our dairy production, which I went ahead and put, oh man, I put it in the wrong one. Or no, I didn't. I put some sorghum flour or sorghum in there and it ran through, and I guess it did the flour. Because we are out of canola to make canola oil. And we're out of wheat or sorghum that gets converted to wheat. Okay. But I dropped a load of sorghum in the bakery for it to turn it into flour, which I'm guessing it did. Let's see, we need to see, the dairy. Dairy's out of milk. milk do we have? We have 7. Okay, so we can put the rest of that goat milk in the production. Since it's out, let's go ahead and do that now. And then I think we will harvest. Oof. We'll get our rice harvested. Oh man, I swear I haven't been drinking this morning. Although Midgie did say he was going to send me some scotch to entice me to come over. Some authentic Scotch, Scotland. Now that's some good stuff if you ask me. Oh, jeez. Okay. There it goes. We got a pig food, huh? We'll deal with that later. We really need to get our grain harvest going for our rice. Because I was talking with the workers, and I said if we had any extra rice, they could turn that into flour. And we could use that for baking. That might be something interesting to try. So I think I finished talking about the magnets in the cow's stomach. So the idea is that the magnet goes through collects the metal in all four stomachs, and when it gets to the last one, it stays there, and the metal eventually, the acid in the cow's stomach breaks down the metal and basically dissolves it, and then their like liver and kidneys or whatever that cleans out their blood will filter that out and dump it out of their body safely. And so that keeps from the cow from dying from eating all the metal. Well, that's an interesting old farmer trick tidbit. I don't know if they still do it now. I run over this stuff. I don't know if they still do that kind of thing now, or if they have better ways of dealing with it. Probably have better ways of dealing with it. I mean, technology progresses. Well, okay. I don't think we're going to have any trouble making our quotas. I was looking at the chart there. I already see that there's most of the stuff for this month that we need to have by the end of this quarter, which ends at late tonight. So there should be plenty of time for everything. And we should be able to get everything going. Yeah, it's looking like that we're gonna have one more episode after this one. I want to... Uh-oh. Is the pallet storage full now? Well, I guess it is. How many Anokis? So if we spawn out 13 Anoki, I Let's find the enoki. And that garlic went away. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Don't stand in the automatic loading dock area when you're... Okay, so we need 20, so I just need to get 8 enokis out. Well, now I wonder if our other beautiful little pallet storage is back working again. Or guess not. Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on selling the extras quite yet, but when you run out of room, you gotta do something. Okay. Let's go park this. And we'll get on the harvester, and I will either do a jump cut of it, or I will do a time lapse. Haven't done one of those in a while, so I might try to do that. Takes a little more time in editing to do, but I think it's worth it. Okay, let's see how productive our Well, folks, as you can see, 7,400 liters of rice. Not 10,000, not 9,500 or anything like that. We only got 7,400 liters. What are we going to do? One thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to save, because I don't want to lose all this work again. Alright, we are going to set this off to the side. All is not lost, though. I'll have a backup plan. Skeeter always has a plan B. He will Skeeterize it. If you haven't figured out what that is yet, make do what you got with what you got and crank on it till you can make it work. I think we'll just have to see here. We can build a little greenhouse. That's not the one. That's a small one. Let's put our snapping on. And it's going to overlap. So let's take and do some flattening. So that we can place this without it causing any problems. And looking all wonky. Nothing like a wonky looking greenhouse. Let's customize. Right side, left side, do it right side. Put that in free mode and we'll drop it right there. Alrighty. Now there's some way you can raise those. All right. We just want long grain rice. Activate. We should get some water in here soon. Let's go get the skid steer. Which is back here. And then I just ran past. Let's try. That's what I thought we could do here. We're going to go get some manure from the calves. I never got any straw in I never got any straw in the pig pen. But I did get some in here. Okay, where? Oh, it's over here. Y'all don't get out now. Let me see how much. This has 3,000 liters of manure. And sometimes Skeeter knows what he's doing. And where does this get dropped? Sometimes Skeeter doesn't know what he's doing. I hope it's not at the back. That would really be... Okay, please don't splat on the ground. Thank you. Now, 10,000 liters of manure. I don't think we're going to need anywhere near that. I guess y'all been playing in poop. Shame on me for not cleaning your pen out. Shame, shame, Skeeter. One more load from that pen and we'll call it done. All right, let's put the fence back. Little rough spot right there. All right, we'll be able to see shortly what that production does. All right. I don't know how long. This might be a longer episode. I don't know. Bread's good. Butter's good. Canola oil's good. Chili peppers are good. Eggs are done. And mushrooms is done. Garlic is done. Goat milk should be good. Goat cheese, we're caught up. Honey, we're good. Lettuce, we're done. Need 2 more beetroot, carrots, and parsnips. We're good with the onions. We're done for strawberries. We're done for sugar, and we're done for tomatoes. That looks pretty good to me. So I thank y'all for stopping in, and we'll hopefully the greenhouse will produce enough of the rice that will make up what we didn't grow, and otherwise we should be doing well for the last 3 months. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great day. If you would, if you haven't already, if you would subscribe, and if you would click the like button if you like it, and have any comments, just add those down in the bottom. Looking forward to hearing from you, and see you next time. The reason that that Bobbie Jo didn't help with the harvest is she's not feeling good. It's about time to get really close for the baby to come. For Skeeter Jr. So when we come back next time, she may have had the baby. We'll see. All right, friends. It's been real fun with you guys, and we'll see you later.